Hi, everybody. Okay, so I'm currently getting my master's in speech language pathology. By the time you're watching this, I'm probably already a speech language pathologist. So I want to talk about study skills. So I'm studying for a test, and basically what I've got is these index cards. So if you have, or your child has a problem studying for tests, here is the way I recommend doing it. You go through the notes, PowerPoint, whatever the notes are. Maybe another student takes better notes. Note taking is a skill that is useful in some professions, but shouldn't limit you if you can't take notes. I don't think there's anything wrong with getting notes from someone else. So you got the notes, and then you make two columns. Some random facts that won't fit in two columns you put there. You may or may not study those. This is often about triage. You don't have enough time or enough motivation. So you want to get yourself just baby steps. So one side is going to be the question, and then one side is going to be the answer. And hopefully your answers aren't as long as this, but sometimes they are, right? So I'll give you some easy ones, though. So for example, who is Daniel Ling or Daniel Ling? He's the godfather of oral rehabilitation. And then I have some other facts, but that's all I've memorized right now. I haven't memorized the full thing. That's round 2, round 3. Wait till you get all the cards in which you feel confident. You're starting to get a little bored. You step it up a little bit. If you try to memorize everything at once, I find it's too hard. So, but now, who is the godfather of oral rehab? Daniel Ling. So I can sometimes reverse them if I don't know how the teacher is going to ask the question. Okay, so now I want to talk to you about acronyms. Acronyms are a way to remember things when you can't remember them all. You unpack it. So all I know for this, what are some outcomes? If you have hearing loss, it's Cape Ham. I don't even know what else. In my working memory, all I have is Cape Ham. So I think, well, what could C stand for? That's conversation, conversational fluency. There's probably some more facts, but I know that. I can at least get that right on the test. Cape. A. Cape. So I see this is very hard for me. It's not easy. I'm getting through and getting good grades, but it takes a lot of time. Being willing to put in the time is hard, especially when you find it not interesting. That's the teacher's fault, but what you can do. Anyway, so Cape Ham. Okay, I'm stalling. Conversational fluency. I don't know. Cape Ham. And E is environment. I just saw that. So I try to look just a little bit, peek. Environment and conversation. A is probably hearing aids. Well, that's the other A in ham. But okay, hearing aids, I remember that. That's the HA in ham. Conversation. Psychosocial factors. So conversation, environment, psychosocial factors, amplification maybe? Attitudes. Conversation, attitudes, P is psychosocial, E is environmental factors. So I just keep saying it over and over again. You pull it in, pull it out. Conversation, conversational fluency, attitudes, psychosocial factors, like then I start to remember other facts I have. Psychosocial factors, like what do people think of you? How do you feel about it? The problems. And then E, environment. Are there things in your environment you can modify? You can no longer yell to the other room to have your spouse hear you, or that kind of thing. And then, as we said, hearing aids, some kind of amplification. And M stands for a microphone on the teacher. I don't think I said that yet. A microphone on the teacher to have FM radio. So you see, that's the process. And then basically you make these cards. So maybe at one sitting, maybe a week before the test or a few days, you just make this. Maybe another day you just cut them up into pieces. If you try to do it all in the last minute, it's really hard. And then you've got it, right? And then what you want to do is pull it in and take it out, right? So pull it in and take it out. So, and I also do handwritten cards too. So I've been talking to you. I've forgotten what Cape Ham stands for, and I try to do it now. What are the effects of hearing loss? Well, it's Cape Ham. Ham is hearing aid, right? HA. M is the microphone, so I got that out. Now I just got K. Cape. The C sound is conversational fluency. The A is attitudes. The P is psychosocial, and the E is environment, right? 5 minutes ago, I didn't know that. Now I've got that card. So I added to the card, the deck that I have, of the ones I've already memorized, or somewhat know. And that's how you do it. And then once you feel bored with this, you got them all, you got them almost them all, you make more cards. And before you know it, you got a whole stack of cards. That's how to study. Acronyms, cards, baby steps. Don't be hard on yourself. Hope that helps. Ciao for now.